So a solid and comfortable 1-0 win over Newcastle is what I would love to be sitting here chatting about, but it really wasn't. It was very, very nervy, and you can sort of understand why that is. Let's not forget that these players have just suffered two Premier League losses in a row, two very damaging Premier League losses in a row, which has seen them drop from 9 points clear to, well, only three at the remainder of this weekend. It's very understanding. I think there were moments in the game where Arsenal could have done better. They could have potentially gone on and scored more goals. They didn't take their chances. Decisions maybe didn't go their way. Nick Pope should have been sent off, should he? Not too sure. I can understand both sides of the argument. But at the end of the day, I think the only thing that matters was getting the 3 points on the board. We saw Manchester City midweek at Burnley, only 1-0. They could have scored way more. It was only 1-0. Sometimes it's just about getting the win, just about getting across that line. And it was vitally important that Arsenal did do that. In my opinion, we have to be 6 points clear by the time Manchester City travel to the Hill Dickinson Stadium on the 4th of May. Barring the fact that we do play twice between then. So between now and then, we've got to go to Madrid midweek, and then we play Fulham at home next weekend. That is a massive game. The Madrid game is obviously a massive game as well. I'm very, very conscious that we need to go there full throttle, full force, and try and get ourselves into put ourselves into a good position to get into our first Champions League final since 2006, having, hopefully seen off Atletico Madrid. But the Premier League, in regards to this game, I thought Newcastle played really well. They did have opportunities. It's sort of the freedom that you see teams who aren't really fighting anything play for come the end of the season. And, I mean, their midfield is just class. Guimaraes, Tonali, they are truly brilliant footballers, and it remains to be seen how long they'll be there. I do think Eddie Howe has got some rebuilding to do. The front line is a bit wasteful. Johan Visa, again, 55 million from Brentford, and I can't really pick out a single moment as what he's done. He missed a blazing opportunity yesterday where he puts it over the bar. But look, it was just about getting 3 points. Arsenal did that. They're 3 points clear, and we move on to Atletico midweek.